of having this starter team, make it a beast team with obviously getting yourself on the description below, get yourself to U7 buy, get yourself some cheap, reliable coins, and don't forget to use King with a cheeky 5% off. Right, let's get into the video. Yo guys, what's going on? Kingflipper here, and welcome to another Player of the Month SBC video. Today we have the League September Player of the Month, the GOAT himself, Lionel Messi. He is a cam card. That's the biggest difference between his cam and his right mid. The rest isn't, unfortunately. 82 pace, 90 shot, 91 passing, 95 dribbling, 35 defense, 65 physicality, 5'7", low work rates. Again, would have been good if it was medium low. Left footed, 4-star, 4-star. Obviously his in-games are all mad. The only issue is all of his stats, bar his head and accuracy for some unknown reason, is +1. No. It's pretty awful in my opinion, unfortunately, guys. It's not even really an informal grade. It's not. This card is actually worse off than his road to the knockout, and his road to the knockout hasn't been upgraded. So yeah, finesse shot and outside foot shot trait. Everything else is AI. This is expensive, unfortunately. 6 SBCs to do. I mean, the best thing to do if you do have fodder, it's worth doing, but that's about it. But before we get into it, you know by now, these are FUTBIN Byte now prior to the time I'm doing this SBC, which has been out for a few hours. Bids and stops will, of course, always be cheaper, and don't forget, prices do fluctuate. This is a method, you don't have to copy me exactly, it's just pretty much showing you the best way, one of the cheapest way possible at the most, so yeah. PSG requirements, you do need one PSG player. As you can see, I got Soler, he's the cheapest out of Soler and Fabian, because I don't think Fabian's still been changed with his price at the moment. 83 is definitely better to go for the French League and for PSG. One Team of the Week requirement, 84 Team of the Weeks are the best valued. Madison was one of the cheapest ones. I don't know if that's still a thing, but yeah. Team Revenue 84, with Smackman 84, can't lower anyone else. No chemistry required, 11 players in squad. 984s, 283s, easiest way to go. As I said, Soler is your your PSG play is 850. Pereira was 850. I think they're 900 coins now, so they've gone up a little bit. Madison was 11.5k. Hopefully it's still that price, but that's how much your inform's costing. 84s haven't really changed. They're all like 8.4k each. So we got Hazard, Di Maria, Trippier, The Fridge, Tielemans, Martinez, Sancho, and Grealish. They're all like 2.4k. Maybe the Argentinian ones may have gone up slightly because of the other requirements you'll just see. You're looking at 32.4k, so I'd say 33k is max. I don't expect it to go above that. Maybe later on it might, because prices will slowly keep going up. But yeah, this is when it's been out. Mixed Players Pack is a 10k pack on that one. So the Argentina one requirements for this one was you need one Argentinian player. As I said, Martinez was the cheapest one when I was doing this SBC. Team of the Week's minimum 1, 87 rated is the best value to go for. Trapp was the cheapest, 87, but Szczesny and Trapp interchange, so just bear that in mind. Team of 85 with Smackman 85, can't lower anyone else. 11 players in the squad, no chemistry required. Again, if you actually have a Team of the Week card, you'll save 10k. Doesn't even matter if it's an 84 one. If you've got an 84 rated Team of the Week card, throw it in, just buy an 87 rated card. It just saves you 10k there, which, trust me, it's the best thing to do. So yeah, Trapp at the time was 28k. Lloris was cheapest, 87. 287s, the rest are 84s, if you're just wondering, by the way. 984s. 18.5, they're fluctuating around as well. And then we got Suarez, Hernandez, Odegaard, Partey, Bueno, Ozerbil, Canales, Tadic, and obviously Martinez as your Argentinian player. 2.4k. Martinez was 2.5 when I was doing this, so yeah. A little bit more expensive, but yeah, 68.2k at the time. I don't expect it to go above 70. If it does, Prime Mixed Players Pack is a 20k pack. Then we get into the league. SBC requires you need one Liga in player. I've got Verratti, we love it with the Batty. You do need 187 rated player or higher. As you can see, we've got 4. Easy peasy. Team of 86, we are Smackman 86, can't lower anyone else. 11 players in the squad, no chemistry required. So 487s, 186, and the rest are 84s. these are all the cheapest 87s at the time. So Fabinho was 18.5, Arnold was 18.75, Rodri was 19, and Verratti was 19. They are fluctuating around a bit, so just bear that in mind. Szczesny was the cheapest 86, he was 12.75, but again, he'll be cheaper. And then we have Handanovic, Matip, Suarez, in Diddly Doodly, De Paul, and Tielemans, again, all 2.4k each. So yeah, just over 100k, 102.4k, we'll get it right. Again, you can get it done less than that, really, in my opinion. You should be able to get it done for about 100k bids. I don't expect it to go to above 105k. Again, if it does, then that's a fat L. A Jumbo Premium Gold Pack is a 15k pack. Then we get into the top four. Just one requirement for this, one team of the week. 89 rated team of the week, so the best one to go for at the moment. Cruz is the best valued because he's not much more expensive than normal 89s. Team of 87 with Smackbone 87, can't lower anyone else, 11 players in squad, no chemistry. So I've gone 189, 488s, 185 and the rest 84s, so we'll go through them. Cruz at the time was 42k. You probably might be able to snipe him a bit cheaper, which is good. Diaz is 27.5, Modric is 28.5, and Navas is 28.75. But again, and ter Stegen was 29. Again, these are changing. Just bear that in mind. Just throwing the cheapest ones at the time. Kostic was the cheapest 85, which was 8.5, and then obviously your 84s are still 2.4k. So Ndidi, Handanovic, Boinu, Ramos, and Matip all 2.4k. Obviously, because of the team of the week, this one's a bit more expensive. 176.25k. This one is more expensive than the other, which you'll see. Red Gold Pack is a 25k pack. This is the other one. This is the one with no inform, so it's a little bit cheaper. 188 player or higher or overall. As you can see, I've got a few. Team of 87, we're on Smackbang 87. 11 players in squad. The only difference is because we've not had a team of the week, I've used Kane because he's the cheapest 89, then 484s, an 85, and then the 84. So the prices are pretty much similar. Kane, as I said, is the cheapest 89 rated card at 38.25, so just throw in anyone. Diaz 27.5, Cruz 28.25, Modric is 28.5, and Navas is 28.75. So four cheapest 88 rated cards. Kostic is 8.5k. Then we got Ndidi 2.4, Canales, Handanovic, Boinu, and Matip again 2.4k pop. So you're looking just over 170k, 171.75k. So it's about 5k cheaper than the other SBC. I'd say you can get this done for less than 170 with bids and snipes. Hopefully it doesn't go above 175 so yeah. Prime Gold Players, 45k pack. And then we finish off with this thing, which this is the one we want to talk about. So before we get into it, this SBC is more expensive than tradable Messi. Come on, EA. I mean, I was talking about this in my when obviously I do 6 PM content. This Messi SBC should not be near that. It should be less than half a mil. 600 really at a push, but half a mil is about right. But you know, EA wanted to make this ridiculously overpriced, but we'll get in this one. So 88 rated team should have been nowhere near that. But yeah, hey ho, that's all you need. 11 players in squad. So I've gone 191. Obviously, Lower's the cheapest 91. Neuer's the cheapest 90 by a pretty decent chunk. 289s, an 88, an 87, and the rest are 84s. So yeah, Lower's 59k. Neuer is 49.75k. Kane 38.25 and Casemiro 38.25, the two cheapest 89s. Diaz again is 27.5, cheapest 88. Rodri is the cheapest 87, which is 18.5. And then obviously you know the 84s, 2.4k for each of them. Canales, Handanovic, and Ndidi, Ramos, and Matip. So yeah, as I was saying, this one is more expensive than tradable Messi at the time. This is 243.25k. Messi was about 230 to 240 when this SBC came out. I don't know what he is now, but he'll definitely still be cheaper than this. So it is very expensive. You get a mega pack, which yeah is fine. It is a 35k pack. It's really weird that you get a prime out of that one, so you get a better pack out of the lower rated one. So yeah, as I said, this Messi card unfortunately is coming up at just under 800k. 794.25k by it now. 300k overpriced in my opinion. You guess you get 150k's worth of packs, which are tradable, but it still does not equate to what this is. So you're basically paying 500-600k for a position change and a tiny boost. Oh, I don't know what EA were thinking about this one, unfortunately. Again, this is why I said unless you have untradeable fodder, like, I'm talking you have 300k's worth of fodder that you have nothing else to do with untradeable, then do this SBC. If you don't, do not do this SBC. I think it's a fat rip-off, unfortunately. And it's a shame because it's the GOAT and people want to have a Messi. But when the tradable version is 3 times less minimum, it's nearly 3.5 times less than that. If you've got that type of money, really, if you were going to buy that, you just buy the Road to the Knockout one. The Road to the Knockout one was, I think, 300k more. And that one's pretty much going to go to a 94 rated. If, this is a big if, just FYI, if PSG got booted out and didn't win 2 games, do you really think the tradable version of the Road to the Knockout would still be 1.2 million? Absolutely not. It'd be about 600k tradable. Just letting you know. And don't forget that card's better. Got better dribbling and better physicality by 1. So yeah. Opinions in the chat. Opinions in comments in below. But I do think this is unfortunately a big fat owl. And it's a shame, as I said. But yeah. If you are doing it, hopefully I'll save you some time and some money, though. Feel free to drop a thumbs up. It does help the channel and the video. Obviously, if you're new and you want to see more SBC methods like this, even if I still think they're a fat hour, I've got the market matchups to do. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Make sure you got that notification bell on so you can keep up to date as soon as I upload these. Other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video stream. Take it easy, and obviously, peace.